new segment on the show. Okay. Heard my daughter say this the other day. So it's time for our new segment, and we're calling it
What?
Let's start with the first person. That's somebody that I used to work with when I worked for HBO for more than a decade plus. And that's HBO's Real Time with Bill Maher host, Bill Maher. Bill Maher is a comedian. He does a monologue at the beginning because he's a comedian, right? He can write some jokes and talk about it. Then he tries to get serious where he interviews members of Congress, the governor, like Gavin Newsom's been on the show. Then he interviews strategists. Then he has a panel where he opens it up for debate about political topics. And over the last 8, 9, 10 years, Bill Maher and Donald Trump have exchanged barbs. They've had lawsuits against each other in court. And Bill has said that Donald Trump was a danger to democracy and that he wouldn't leave in 2020 and do the peaceful transfer of power.
I don't think he would even leave if he lost an election in 2020. Oh, I'm the guy who says he's not leaving even if he loses the election. No. People have been saying I'm an alarmist and I'm crazy because I keep saying he's not going to leave even if he loses.
Then what just happened was a couple days ago, Maher went and had dinner with Donald Trump at the White House, called him gracious, said he was willing to listen. He said he learned a crazy person doesn't live in the White House.
And let me first say that to all the people who treated this like it was some kind of summit meeting, you're ridiculous. Like I was going to sign a treaty or something. I have no power. I'm a fucking comedian, and he's the most powerful leader in the world. I'm not the leader of anything, except maybe a contingent of centrist-minded people who think there's got to be a better way of running this country than hating each other every minute.
But remember, he's a comedian. He tells jokes. Ha, ha, ha. I'm a court jester. Don't listen to me. Except for the last 5, 6 years, he kept telling us, listen to me. I'm telling you, Donald Trump's a danger. I have a huge issue when comedians do this. Okay? Look, you're allowed to have a life and do whatever you want to do with that life. If you want to be a comedian, you want to be a talk show host, you want to do both. But at some point, you can't keep saying, I'm this only, and then try to do that and say I'm that as well. Case in point, Maher saying he's a comedian, I wasn't there to sign the treaty, blah, blah, blah. And then in the next breath, tell you, no, I'm just, putting together a group of centrists, and we hate the way politics is discussed in this country. And then, oh, by the way, I sounded the alarms about Donald Trump, and everybody called me an extremist. Which one is it, Bill? This is kind of like in A Few Good Men when Lieutenant Caffey said this to Jack Nicholson.
Why the 2 orders? Colonel?
You can't claim that you're a comedian, Bill, and then in the next paragraph, tell me that you're Peter Jennings and you do interviews and all of these serious things with respect to politics and you donate to political campaigns like we know you have. Like, which one is it, Bill? Are you a comedian and a court jester and we shouldn't listen to you? Or are you the alarmist? You the person that's putting all these centrists together so that way you can go out there and fight against the evils of Donald Trump. Which one is it, Bill?